Hogwarts Legacy is a massive fantasy adventure set in the wizarding world, and it is full of surprises and many unique and strange features that you will not find anywhere else. However, in some ways, it is very much like our world, especially in the fact that everything good costs money. Now I have a couple of tips for you to make yourself a lot of money very quickly so that you can buy all of the things for the room requirement that you want, and it would also help you buy any outfits or anything in Hogsmeade that you would like to spend your money on very quickly. Now the first one is quite a simple way, and it really does help you out towards the beginning of your playthrough, and that is to keep an eye out for these chests that you see here. Now this chest has an eye on it, and if you try to approach it, the eye will notice you and it will stop you from entering the chest. However, if you simply move away and use the disillusionment charm and then walk up to the chest and activate it, you'll be able to get in it, and every single one of these chests hold 500 coins. Now that is a lot of money at the beginning of the game, and all you have to do is open a couple of these chests and you'll be able to buy something decent from one of these shops in Hogsmeade. However, I have found a very good way of making money, and it does take a little bit more work, but you're actually ending up making about 4,000 coins every 10 minutes. Now, once you do the mission, the Elf, the Knapsack and the Loom, you will be gifted the Knapsack by Deke, and this allows you to capture fantastic beasts. Now if you open up the map and zoom in to the Forbidden Forest in this general location here, there is 2 ways that you can go around making as much money as possible. Now I'm going to highlight a few beast locations on the map here. There are actually 6 in total. Now, if you really want to streamline the process, you could potentially just focus on this beast camp here. And this is specifically for the Puffskeins. And if you come here, there's normally between 3 and 4 Puffskeins at this location. And they do take a very short amount of time to capture, as they only require 1 press on the mini game that happens when you collect them. All you'd have to do is collect all of the Puffskeins and then fly away to the point that they respawn in and come back and collect some more. This would streamline the process even further than the second version. I chose to go with this second version because I was also hunting for shiny beasts at the same time. And by doing this specific route, I streamlined the route that I took. I also allowed myself the possibility to collect as many different beasts as possible. So the route that I would take is starting off at this beast camp here, which again is the Puffskein camp. Once you have collected all the Puffskeins, hop onto your broom and head in a northeasterly direction towards this beast camp here. Now you need to make sure that it's nighttime for this beast camp, because this is a location of mooncalves who only come out at night. To do this, you can just go into the map and press the R3 button, which will fast forward to the next night time. Once you get there, there's possibly 3 mooncalves in this location. Once you have collected them, just continue very slightly more east and you will come across this unicorn beast location. Now 1 unicorn spawns here at a time. Just for noting, an extra tip or trick for you: to catch the larger beasts such as unicorns, thestrals or hippogriffs, I suggest having 2 specific spells on hand, as it does make it a lot easier. Now if you first of all use Depulso to push the beast into the floor and then use the Glacius charm to freeze them, this will then guarantee a capture, because if you just use the Glacius spell, they can start to run away as soon as they are frozen. However, using Depulso first means there is a standing up animation after they have unfrozen, and this extra time for this animation to play out means that you have enough time to catch the fantastic beast every single time. Once you have collected the unicorn, you then fly in a westerly direction. This will then head over the top of a poacher camp up to the top of this cliff, where you will find 2 hippogriffs. Again, use a Depulso Glacius technique, and this should guarantee a capture for at least one of them. Once you have captured the 2 hippogriffs, head in a westerly direction and you will find yourself at this pond with some giant purple toads. This normally spawns 3 of them. These are quite straightforward to catch, as they are quite slow creatures. Then head south around this mountain and you will find yourself heading towards the Niffler location. I have found up to 3 Nifflers in this location. They are very quick, so it is worth using some sort of charm to freeze them. You can then head back to the original beast location that you started from with the Puffskein spawn. You need to repeat this twice, and by doing this twice, you should have filled your inventory fully of beasts. You then either want to fly over to or fast travel to Hogsmeade and head to this shop here, Brood and Peck. If you go into this shop, the caretaker in this shop will actually buy any fantastic beast off you that you do not want. Now, she gives you the same price for every fantastic beast regardless of size or rarity, including shinies, and that is 120 galleons per beast. Now, it does not seem like a lot, but if you head over there with a full inventory, then you're actually making at least 4,000 coins per visit. And like I said, it takes you about 10 minutes to go around that loop twice and fill up your inventory. Again, if you wanted to streamline the process and you aren't shiny hunting, then potentially if you just do the puff skeins, it will actually save you even more time and means that you can still sell the beast for 120 when you get there. If you do this for a couple of hours, you will easily have so much gold that I don't think you will be able to spend it all. And it is really a worthwhile time just to do it, especially if, like me, you are into shinies and trying to catch these shiny creatures. So there you have it. That is my breakdown of how to make money very, very quickly in Hogwarts Legacy. If you like these sorts of things, then consider subscribing to the channel, because I will be providing lots of tips and tricks on the best ways to play this game. I've also broke down all of the trailers, so if there's something you're interested in and want to see any of the breakdowns of the old trailers or potentially see my predictions for this game, then check out some of the previous videos on my channel. As always, I want to say thank you to the members of the channel. Your support is so appreciated. But that is it for this video, and I really do hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait to see you in the next one. But until then, mischief managed.